50 Cent turned hip-hop into a battlefield where memes become weapons and every joke could turn into a business move overnight. Memphis Bleek breaks down how 50 Cent's petty energy and viral meme wars didn't just fuel rap beefs, but also shape modern entertainment marketing and social media dominance. Now, this is the side of hip-hop where brand strategy meets comedy and controversy, and where one post can shift attention and public perception instantly. Now, I'm about to let y'all hear this for yourselves, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
How was it working with Carson Daly, man? I know that had to be an experience in itself.
So when I got into the comedy thing, I started saying to myself, like, you know what, I gotta get credits, because I started noticing that they wouldn't put you up unless you had credits. Like, I was doing all these open mics and I couldn't take my career to the next level, so I started doing warm-up for, and big shout out to Christina Milian. That was like the first person to ever be like, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna look out for you. And I used to do, because I did a show called Becoming. It was Wannabes. I remember, if you remember that back in the day. That was like, if you could, it was like a contest and you got to be whatever rapper you won, and they make you a video or whatever. And I did that. And believe it or not, I was Ja Rule on the show. I was out. What would I be without you? I did such a good job on it that 50 Cent hated me. Back then, I'm joking. Let me stop, because 50 Cent is petty. He's petty as hell.
He just was on my,
He petty. Like, I actually did a show with 50 Cent. He had a comedy show called 50 Central on BET, and I fell off the stage because like a faulty thing, like a beam, and I could tell that I wasn't going to get paid, because 50 Cent came over and he looked at the beam and looked at me, and I was like this, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to take a G-Unit t-shirt.
Shit.
You know, like, you gonna pay me
on some bullshit. He's shooting at everybody. He got mad drama right now. It's smoky for him.
What?
It's smoky. Everybody dropping verses, raps, memes. It's meme wars. He even put me in the meme war. Like, nigga, what I said? I ain't got no record about you, homie. Chill.
Yeah, petty 50.
That's a fact, yo. But nah, Christine Milian looked out. That's dope, man.
She put me in, and to answer your question about Carson Daly, like, I started doing warm-up for every single MTV show. I started doing warm-up for TRL. I started doing warm-up for every single thing. 106 Park. I was the official, like, the crowd guided to just beforehand and get in this shit, Beach House, all that. So and then Carson was like, you know what? Because I was the warm-up guy for him. He put me on his late night show called Late Night with Carson Daly, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So big shout out to the whole MTV team, because it's funny, because I used to sleep outside of 1550 Broadway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right outside, and I used to look up at the window. I was like, one day, I'm going to be on MTV. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be this person. So I started by just making people in the line laugh how they was going up to the building. And I was to start cracking jokes.
Be wrapped around the block.
Yeah, and I started cracking jokes. And the producer saw me, and he was like, you know what? Why don't you come upstairs? And it started from that whole thing, and just, you know, transcending to meet Christina and doing the Ja Rule thing, and just snowballing to be on Comic View and Bad Boys of Comedy and all that stuff. Just kind of moved on to that thing. And she even put me in the movie Love Don't Cause a Thing. So big shout out to her and her mom, Mama Milian.
That's dope. I ain't even know you was in Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Nick Cannon was in that, moving, grooving. Yeah, shout out my dog Nick, man.
What stands out most in this whole conversation is how entertainment is no longer just about music or comedy. It's about attention and who knows how to control it. Now, when you look at 50 Cent's approach to the meme wars and online moments, it's actually a clear example of modern digital marketing and brand building at scale. He understands that in today's creator economy, attention is currency. And he knows how to stay in that conversation without even dropping music every single time. Memphis Bleek's perspective adds another layer, because it reminds you that hip-hop has always been tied to media strategy and business positioning, even before social media made everything instant. What we are really seeing is an evolution of the industry where your personality can be just as powerful as your product. There's also a bigger lesson in how your celebrity branding works now. Comedy, controversy, interviews, and even these online jokes all feed into the same ecosystem that drives your streaming numbers, sponsorship deals, and long-term visibility. And that's why people like 50 Cent stay relevant across different eras of digital media. If anything, this whole breakdown shows how flexible the culture has become. Artists are not locked into one lane anymore. You can be a rapper, a media personality, investor, and have a digital brand all at once. So the real takeaway is that influence today is a multi-platform. And whoever understands that structure early tends to stay ahead of the curve without needing constant output. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Memphis Bleek's view on the industry makes the business side of hip hop look more structured or more unpredictable today? And do you think 50 Cent's meme strategy changed the way future artists are expected to build their brand and stay relevant? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.